Laliga, one of the most competitive leagues in the world. Sure, some might say the Premier League is the best. And I would say fair enough. But don't forget, in FC, who wins the La Liga gets the Ballon d'Or. So anyway, today's challenging is all about La Liga champions. We're going to randomly pick a season and take one player from that year's winning team. And how we will choose the season, that's where our good old friend comes in, the Wheel of Fortune. Yep, the experiment is back. I've loaded the wheel with every La Liga season from 1995 to 2025. That's 30 seasons. And here's the twist. We can pick 11 players for the starting 11. Plus, we'll fill out a bench with 7 subs. So let's go to hit the wheel, and our first season is 1995. Its year's champions were Real Madrid. That was their 26th title, and they were managed by Jorge Valdano. No idea who that is, but the name sounds legendary enough. The main rival this season, Deportivo La Coruña, and for Johan Cruyff's Barca, that was the sunset of his era. Alright, a little history never hurts. Let's check out that squad, and wow, there's some spicy stuff in here. I only recognize Fernando Hierro of the bat. Luis Enrique? What's that? Former Barca manager, now at PSG. Michael Laudrup was also there. That season he made the switch from Barca to Real Madrid. And of course Raúl, the legendary striker for Los Blancos. He was just 18 back then. So I'm taking this change immediately. My pick from that squad, Real Madrid's captain, Fernando Hierro. He was 27 at that time, a beast of the center back. And it is the great start for us. So the spin number 2, and we land on 2013. Oh yes, peak Messi era Barca. The Mourinho versus Pep Guardiola wars were still fresh, and though who remembers that beast 115 goal monster season? And Leo Messi, he scored 46 goals that year, and the team was absolutely stacked. Javi, Iniesta, Dani Alves, and don't even get me started on Puyol, Jordi Alba, Busquets, Mascherano. But for this pick, I'm going with the unstoppable force himself, 2013 Lionel Messi in his prime. We slightly rewind his age and slap him right into our squad. Easy choice. Now the next spin, and 1999. And it's Barcelona again. That season they bounced back to the top after a short drought under manager Luis van Gaal, and the squad full of stars. We see a young 19 years old Javi in there, Luis Enrique again. Anyway, we see that Luis Figo was still at Barca, playing alongside Patrick Kluivert, but only one man stood above them all. Rivaldo, a magician. So yeah, there's no way I'm skipping this one. I'm taking Rivaldo, the legendary attacking midfielder and left winger, straight into the squad. Alright, let's keep spinning, and next up, 2020 season. Now this one isn't just remember the football, it's the year everything changed. Yeah, COVID hit, and before the lockdowns, Barca were actually leading the league. But after the restart, they crumbled. The Real Madrid took the title, and it was Zinedine Zidane in charge. And looking at the squad, we got some options. Sergio Ramos, Courtois, and even Eden Hazard is there too. We could meme him for the pick, but let's be real, he's still a FIFA legend. But my heart says go with a player whose prime was fading, but still had magic. Yeah, that's Marcelo. Ferland Mendy was starting to take his spot. Marcelo had lost some pace, but he's still one of the greatest left backs of our time. So yeah, we are bringing prime Marcelo back in our squad, locking down that left flank. And next one, 2006. And come on baby, this was the era of Ronaldinho at his absolute best. He didn't just play football, he danced, entertained, humiliated defenders, and made us all fall in love with the game. That was Barca's second straight title under Frank Rijkaard. And let's look at the lineup. And man, so many legends, but come on! do I even need to debate this one? 26 years old Ronaldinho, left winger, smile as deadly as his skills. You already know we're locking him in. And now the finally 2011. This was peak Guardiola ball. Barcelona weren't just playing football, they were doing sorcery on their pitch. They clinched the title 2 rounds before the end of the season, and Real Madrid under Mourinho pushed hard with 92 points, but Barca finished on 96. Honestly, it felt like no one could stop them. Just pure domination. And with that kind of squad, we've got options. Too many actually, but don't worry. Oh, and by the way, that season Zlatan was still around at Barca and young Messi, but hold up, we still haven't picked a single central midfielder for our squad. So I'm taking the chance how to grab 27 years old Andres Iniesta. Of course, everyone watching probably has their own favorite player that pick for each season, and I totally respect that. But building a proper team isn't just about stuffing it with the biggest names. We need balance, not just to win Laliga, but to have a real shot in the Champions League. So yeah, Iniesta joins the midfield, we move on, and the Wheel of Fortune give us 2013. Oh yes, this is the magical underdog fairy tale written by none other than Diego Simeone. Finally, someone other than Real or Barca. It's Atletico de Madrid. Their first title in 18 years, and they did it like real street fighters. Greedy, determined, full of heart. 3 teams were neck and neck, but Atletico came out on top. Let's check that lineup, and yep, young Thibaut Courtois in goal could take him and lock down the goalkeeper spot. But let's look deeper, and we see Jose Mourinho Jimenez, just 19 at that time. Luca Hernandez. Up front, Diego Costa and David Villa. But I'm sticking in our midfield mission, and my pick, young Koke. A rising talent back then, and with an average rating of 84, he fits our centered midfield perfectly. Don't worry, we will handle the goalkeeper spot soon enough. So, next spin is 2003. Total chaos in La Liga. But Real Madrid came out of it as champions. This was full-on Galacticos mode. Coach Vicente Del Bosque leading the charge, and the lineup nuts. Iker Casillas in goal. Fernando Hierro. Zidane, Luis Figo, now wearing white. Raul. At first I wanted to take Zizou, but when I remembered, we've got Ronaldinho, and we can use him as attacking midfielder. So now we can take R9 Ronaldo Nazario. He just moved over from Inter, ready to make history with the Los Blancos. Easy choice. R9 joins our squad, and the next spin takes us into the future, 1995. Of course, it's Barca. Hansi Flick is at the wheel, and we've got Lamine Yamal, Rafinha lighting it up, and I bet 90% of people would pick one of those two. But I've got my own style. Let's be honest, we're already drowning in attackers. Rivaldo, Messi, R9, we're good here. So instead, I'm locking in another centered midfielder. Who? Pedri. Yep, in my opinion, he played a key role in Barca title run this season. Smart, technical, reliable, a must-have for balance. And yeah, if you don't agree,
go fuck yourself.
So I'm taking Pedri. The wheel keeps spinning, and we land on 2018. Barca were back in tank mode this season, destroying everything in sight under Ernesto Valverde. Looking through the lineup, and yeah, we already got Messi, we've got R9, so no need for Suarez. Iniesta was still there, but 34, he wasn't his prime anymore. But then I spot a gap in our defense, and right now we've only got Fernando Hierro at center back. He's a legend, but come on, he needs a partner. So here's enters Gerard Piqué. Of course, FIFA still hasn't given him a hero or icon card, which is criminal, but don't worry, I've got him covered. Next up, 2008, and finally a break from Barca domination. Real Madrid reclaims their throne this season. Messi was still young, Ronaldinho was starting to fade. Perfect time for Real to bounce. Let's check it out, their lineup, and oh my days, Van Nistelrooy, Raul, Arjen Robben, Wesley Sneijder, Marcelo was only 20 here. Would have been a sweet pick, but we already locked him in earlier. Then it hits me. We still haven't chosen a goalkeeper, and what better way to fix that by bringing in Iker Casillas, absolute legend, the heart and soul of Los Blancos Galacticos. And just like that, we got our starting 11. But now we have bench picks starting. And let's go, it's time to move a little faster. 1997, and once again it's Los Blancos. Fabio Capello was coaching the side, and among the talent I finally got a spot for him, the legendary Raul. A 20 years old phenom back then, he's on the bench but he'll be clutch. Next up, 2021, and guess who won it again? Yep, Atletico de Madrid. I swear, the wheel has a thing for underdogs, and honestly, I love it. At this point, it's honestly hilarious how many Atletico Madrid title ended up in this video, but 2021 was iconic. The season when an aging Luis Suarez joined the team after being unceremoniously dumped by Barca. But I'm not taking Suarez in my team, respectfully, but we already have Raul and R9, Ronaldo up front. You get it, right? So instead, I'm picking the absolute unit of versatility, Marcus Llorente. This man can play right back, central midfield, wherever you need him. So next up, 2015, Barca once again triumphed under Luis Enrique. But now I'll already taken Iniesta. So this time I'm adding the man who defined the tiki-taka era, Xavi, into our squad. He goes. And we spin again 2009 and Pep Guardiola's first glorious run. This time I pick, of course, Dani Alves. I recreated him in FC 25 by myself, so I'm locking him in. And then we hit 2012, a golden year for Real Madrid. Under Jose Mourinho, they hit 100 points in the league. That's insane. And obviously, there's only one man I'm taking from this team. Cristiano Ronaldo, the king. CR7 back in our squad. Let's go. Next spin, 1998. And we're deep in the archives now. From this older Barca squad, I decided to beef up our central back depth with a 20 years old Carles Puyol, the future captain, and the wall in defense. Perfect pick. And our final spin, 2017. Zidane's Real Madrid conquered Laliga with 93 points and an all-star lineup, but one icon hasn't been picked yet. And I know you're about to scream about it in the comments, but don't worry, I got you. Sergio Ramos is joined the squad, the leader, the legend, and the final piece of our squad. And that's all, the full squad is assembled. And what do you think, guys? Leave your comments down below. Just look at our starting 11 and holy! God help anyone who faces this team. I mean, seriously, look at the bench, it's stacked. I honestly think I just pulled off the greatest transfer window in La Liga history. Not only did we grab the biggest stars from every winning season, but we built a balanced, tactical powerhouse with the killer bench. But now comes the real test. How will this squad perform? We're entering them into La Liga, Copa del Rey, and of course, the Champions League. So well, in the end, the winners of La Liga took 24th place. Bro, 2 wins in 8 matches. How? But luckily we still made it to the knockout rounds, and in the round of 16 we faced RB Leipzig. And the first match we battled it, 2-0 loss, the worst start in many of my experiments. But I still had hope for the second leg. We've got some talents, and we pressed quick simulation, boom! 5-0! Xavi, Iniesta, Messi, Iniesta again and Ronaldo. 7 shots, 5 goals. Next we get Milan in the quarterfinals, and first leg, tight match, 1-1. Pulisic scores for Milan, but Ronaldo equalizes in the 85th minute. Second leg, things get spicy. Dani Alves gets a red card earlier. Panic? Nope. We got Marcus Llorente. Okay, not an 82 rated Dani Alves, but he holds the line. Quick simulation and 2-1 victory! But it wasn't easy. Emerson Royal got a red card, and only then, thanks to goals from Ronaldo and Rivaldo, we continue. In the semifinals, Arsenal. Dani Alves is back I am ready. And first leg, 2-1 victory. Javi gets sent off in the 83rd minute, but whatever. We go to the next match and 2-1 again. Messi and Ronaldo put it to the bed. We're going to the semi-finals. But now it doesn't scare me at all because the first match, a quick calculation, and it's a draw. Statistically, we were better, but Ronaldinho scored one and Capdevilla equalizes immediately. It's a draw, but we're already in the answer. We go in hopeful. Quick simulation, 2-0. Ronaldo and Messi sent Real flying out. In the finals, we have PSG. They scrapped past Atletico Madrid in the semi on penalties, and even here somehow PSG finds a way to make it to the finals. But before the Champions League, let's take a look at the rest of the season results. And not only did we reach the UCL final, we also won La Liga. Yeah, sounds obvious for a team built from La Liga champions. As for the Copa del Rey, Atletico Madrid took it. We crashed out in the quarterfinals on penalties to Atletico. Typical. Now for some stats, R9 Ronaldo was the top scorer. Cristiano Ronaldo scored just 6 goals fewer than him, playing in the left winger position. Leo Messi, of course, is the best assistment of our team. Ronaldinho was quite good, Andres Iniesta, Marcus Llorente. Okay, and even Iker Casillas made 1 assist in the Champions League. But in any case, the last court that remains for us is to take the Champions League against PSG. And now, I'm ready. So guys, it's a key moment for us. And what I see, Veron, Peter Crouch on the field, what? And now Ronaldinho, what a tackle from him, pass to Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo can fly to the counter-attack. Cristiano shoots to the... GG to the room, okay. And now Peter Crouch, pass to Ousmane Dembele. Ousmane Dembele, nice to João Neves. And it's a chance for PSG. Neves to Veron. Veron shoot for over, but Casillas, my friends. And now Cristiano Ronaldo is doing a fantastic job on the flank. He moved close most, but Ronaldinho shot. GG Donnarumma, what a chance for us. Again pass to Ronaldo. Let's go, Cristiano. CR7. Let's go, it's now or never. Shoot! Donnarumma! What are you doing? Are you serious? And then Ankara Messi and Ronaldo. Ronaldo to Ronaldo. Ronaldo shoot! Cristiano Ronaldo! RDV to Ronaldo. Ronaldo again, pass. Oh! Ronaldo! Right at the start! What a chance, Peter Crouch shoot, Casillas again! Oh my, Huicha, Kvaratskhelia. Gonzalo Ramos, Peter Crouch! No, it's not a penalty shoot! Piqué, what are you doing? So it's a moment for Peter Crouch. Oh, what a shoot, what a goal, what the hell. It's 2-2 and the last minute. Ankara Messi, you need to do this. You need to do Messi!
Nope.
Ronaldinho! What? Yeah, it's the penalty for us in the last minutes, last seconds of this game. So, CR7, you need to do this. It's our man now, it's potential hat-trick! Ronaldo! And from this moment, it's the final point. A cool finish from Cristiano Ronaldo, and in the end, showing incredible character. The La Liga team still wins the Champions League. What an awesome video, guys. Please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave your comments down below. Thank you.